Greetings, Slackers. It's September Man here on June 6th, 2017, with a follow up to my first video, Why I Stopped Playing Video Games. And so, in part two, where I left off with part one, I'm talking about video games being a big distraction. Now, distraction is good, escapism is good, and don't get me wrong, I do get into some game time. I do love me some games and game playing. I'm a retro gamer, so I can always go back and play some old Nintendo, old Super NES, old PlayStation, all that good stuff. But once I started getting into self-development and self-help, personal advancement, I started noticing that it's very hard to advance yourself and have the type of personal growth that you would like to see for yourself if you're playing a lot of video games. Now, video games can eat up a huge chunk of time, especially today with video games being more community oriented, where you're playing with other people that might not even be in your locale. They could be halfway around the world, but you're playing with them online. And so, back at the time that I had tapped out of playing video games, I started getting into reading books. And, there's a lot of great books out there. I'll be doing some book reviews later, telling you about some of my favorite books, what I enjoyed about them, what I've gained from them, because it is about gaining. If you're someone who's trying to get somewhere, you're trying to improve your life, or you're trying to improve conditions in your life, you're going to weed out the distractions and you're going to involve yourself with those activities that help you grow. You're going to spend more time and place more time with that versus that which takes time away from you. Because I remember I used to have this pattern, and maybe you have it too. See if it's not relatable. Going to work and then fighting traffic to get home off of work, fighting traffic to get home after work, and then when you get home, sitting down, maybe eating a bowl of cereal, and plugging another 6 to 8 hours into some video game before you go to sleep. Waking up the next day being tired as hell, cranky because you didn't get enough good rest, okay? Why? Because you were up playing video games all night. And, to support this, I remember an article that I read that came out a few years back. They said that every time a new Madden game drops, they noticed that there was a trend in people calling in sick, taking paid days off or whatnot. Now, I don't know about that in today's economy, but this was certainly back in the day when the Madden games would come out. A lot of people love to play, get on them sticks and, mash them buttons and play some football or play some basketball, whatever. So, again, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. Distraction is good sometimes, escapism is good, but I want you to think about how video games help you to grow. You know, yes, some of these games have involving stories and good cinematics and graphics, but is it helping you to think better? Is it helping you to organize? Is it helping you to save money? Is it helping you to improve your communication skills? Because video games do have that ability. I found that to be so. And at the same time, it wasn't until I got out of playing them that I later saw this. But again, at the time, just coming home, playing games, I wasn't getting anywhere, nowhere fast. So I just want to share this with you. And in part three, I'm going to talk about another reason why I stopped playing video games. So you'll have to hear this one. That's going to do it for this video. Leave me some thoughts and comments down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in the next one.